Seeing that it's 7 p.m. on Wednesday, December 7th, 2016, I'd like to start this meeting of the Revere Conservation Commission. First item on the agenda is roll call. Member Vincent Laria.
Here.
Member Joseph Lavalley.
Here.
Member Ann Raponi.
Here.
Member James Serboni.
Here.
I'm Andrew DeSantis, Chair. Member Nick Molason is absent. Next item is the approval of the minutes of October 5th, 2016. I believe that should say November 2nd. Yes. Correct that. Approval of the minutes of November 2nd, 2016. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Member Laria. Do I have a second? Second by Member Lavalley. All those in favor? Any opposed? So voted. Next item on the agenda is a vote for a certificate of compliance, DEP file number 0610680, 25 Wolcott Road, Kevin Marley. Do we have a motion to approve a certificate of compliance, or any questions with Mr. Marley? I didn't schedule a site visit, but I went by the house on, I think it was Monday. And very nice looking piece of property now. Did a nice job, Kevin.
I'll make a motion to open
You'll make
it
a
up.
motion?
Thank you.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Any opposed? Voted in the affirmative? Sign that, please. Next item on the agenda is a vote for 2 certificates of compliance for the same property. The first one is for DEP file number 0610491, Mermaid Avenue Condominium Trust. We actually gave a certificate of the compliance for this some time ago, but it's undergoing another transfer, and the attorney representing the seller asked that an original be provided because the certificate was never recorded at the Registry of Deeds. So I'm asking for a vote on DEP file number 0610491. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I have a motion by Member Raponi, seconded by Member Laria. All those in favor? Vote. Here you go, Joe. The second one is for file number, same address, 0610587, which was a work by Massachusetts Electric, and they had never requested a certificate of compliance. So I said we would issue this one also. Do I have a motion to issue?
I'll make it again.
We have a second? Second. All those in favor? Any opposed? So voted. Okay. There's these two in.
Thank you.
The Mermaid Act. Okay, next item on the agenda is a cease and desist, 31 Arcadia Street. Jose Pereira, Ms. Norma Pereira, and her agent here. Would you come up to the microphone, please? Okay. The area that you did the house looks very nice, by the way, big improvement in the neighborhood. But as you notice around you, and this is the wetlands map, there's 2 copies there for you, that it's in land subject to coastal storm flowage. It's in the flood area. You can see elevation 11 marked on that. What that is it floods. It's a flood zone. So that house requires flood insurance because it's in the flood zone if you have a mortgage on it. If you don't have a mortgage, it's good to get flood. There you go.
Yeah,
Thanks.
okay. So she doesn't have a mortgage on it, so.
Yes,
okay.
so, but if you sell it, the people who buy it are probably going to have a mortgage and they'll have to get flood insurance.
Yep.
And it also limits what you can do to your property because it's in a resource area.
Está dizendo que nessa localização é onde pode ter alagamento, que tem várias restrições a respeito do que pode ser feito na casa.
And one of the things we limit is hard paving that water can't percolate through. If you look around the neighborhood, you'll see there's crushed stone, there's paving blocks with sand joints, that type of material. Very little hard top unless it's very old.
Okay.
Anything that's new down there you see is,
So, okay. She was just saying, I mean, this is a photo of a house, like, right within the median vicinity that also has, like, hard paving throughout. And that's kind of what she based her decision on. She wasn't aware
but
that.
there are many, many others that don't.
Trust me, I agree with the argument. The one wrong doesn't make another one right, so.
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
It generated complaints.
Yep.
Which is why I acted. So what we'd like you to do is take out the paving, and you can go back either with crushed stone, paving blocks, or you can get asphalt that'll actually let water through. You can get concrete that'll let water through. Either one of those is a good alternative.
Okay.
So
What is the time, is there a specific time required for her to act on that?
Well, I'd like to see it done reasonably soon. I know we're soon into the holidays, and we're into bad weather. I'd at least like to see the existing paving taken up. If you can get somebody to come in and remove that,
Ele está falando que quer que você tem que remover e trocar.
that's a day's work, if that.
Is there anything that she could do in order to change that decision?
To keep it,
Yes.
I don't think we would allow it. Leave it to the other people on the board. That's why I asked you to come here rather than dealing with it just by myself. It's a commission, it's not one-man rule, so.
Yeah, okay. The only, I mean, her and I talked about this before, and I completely agree and understand the decision here. The only fact is that, this is a house that she owns that she doesn't have a mortgage on. She necessarily wasn't aware that it was on a flood zone. We realized that after, but the pavers were already done. She already has a buyer under contract, and it's going to close, I believe, on January 5th. So as far as the timing for her, I don't know if there was anything she could do to maybe apply for a special permit or something to try to keep that,
We would not approve it.
you would not approve it.
Yeah, and if you sell it, then,
But-
and I
but
find out
did-
it's sold and it's still there, then I'm gonna inform the,
But didn't you say that the board would have to approve it or disapprove it? So are you already speaking for the whole board?
Well-
He's referring to the Wetland Protection Act.
I'll let him speak
That's-
for himself.
Oh, I
We're
see.
here to enforce the Wetland Protection Act.
Okay, okay. And again, I'm just asking questions, I'm not trying to be, all right, so as far as the timing, then it's just the sooner she can get it done.
yes.
And do you have any list of materials that you would approve, just so we don't, or she doesn't make the
Yeah, like
mistake
I
of?
said, paving blocks, or crushed stone, you see crushed stone all through that
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood, is fine. Paving blocks with sand joints, you see that in the neighborhood in a
Okay,
couple
that's
of
fine.
places, that's fine.
Okay,
Yeah, the other,
Asphalt or cement concrete that'll let water percolate through
Mm-hmm.
is also fine.
okay,
those other options, the crushed stone, the paving blocks are your,
Crushed she sells like you
least
see down
expensive
in the Cape
alternative.
Cod.
yeah, I think the issue, and it's not your issue, it's the issue she's going through is the fact that she already advertised the property, you know, and the buyer is under the expectation of getting what they saw. And now she's gonna have to figure out whether they're gonna be okay with it, or if, and the fact that she already signed a contract, you know, binded her through what she did, so.
Yeah, I'd like to see the building department a little bit more active in seeing these things, because you did have a building permit there.
Yeah, and
so
she
that
did
in the
everything
window.
through the
Yeah.
city, so, okay. And again, I just wanted clarifications first, if there was a specific list of materials.
Okay.
If there isn't, it's just whatever, you know,
it has to be impervious.
okay, all right.
Okay,
Pervious, not impervious, excuse me.
Tinha driveway lá? So, what she's saying is that what she did is she basically extended what that was there before. And,
can I see the picture?
yeah. Tem a foto?
This is the before picture, and this is the after picture.
Okay, no, okay, I'm sorry. Her question is, so with the new photo, there is asphalt here, and there's like a path in the back of asphalt. Does that have to be removed as well? Just like that.
Well, it would be okay with me if you just took out the driveway portion. I don't know how the rest of the board feels
Okay.
about that. Yeah, and leave the walkway.
Okay.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Anything else? Are we all set? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry. One last question. Is she required to get another permit? to get-
No, she can do the work. I don't have a problem with her doing the work as long as it's coming out in something pervious is going back in. And we'll come down and test it.
Okay. Should she provide you guys with a photo or anything?
Yeah, let us know
Okay,
what she's gonna do,
okay. Thank you so much.
okay? Have a motion to adjourn?
If I have opportunity to have personal privilege to speak to our viewers,
Sure.
thank you. Just want to wish everyone that's watching these programs, on behalf of the entire Conservation Commission, wishing you all a happy holiday and much, much happiness in the new year.
Thanks, Ann.
You're welcome.
Motion to adjourn?
All motion.
Second.
All those in favor? So voted.